Understanding the dangers of a prolonged wet basement is critical for homeowners. A wet basement is not just an inconvenience, it poses serious threats to your home structure and your family's health. Let's delve into the causes and consequences of basement moisture. Plumbing issues like leaky pipes and burst water lines are common culprits. External factors, including landscaping, poor drainage, and heavy rainfall, also contribute to basement dampness. These issues can lead to weakened foundation walls, damage to flooring and walls, and create an environment perfect for mold growth. The health risks are significant. Mold and mildew from a damp basement can cause allergies, respiratory issues, and worsen conditions like asthma. The financial impact is also considerable. A wet basement can lower property value, increase energy consumption, and necessitate costly repairs. To protect your home, invest in proper waterproofing like sealants and sump pumps, and maintain regular inspections. Don't underestimate the dangers of a wet basement. Addressing this issue early can save you from significant structural damage and health risks.